Today guys, we'll be talking about the budget tablet of Xiaomi, which is in the form of the Redmi Pad SE. And this is probably a follow-up to the Redmi Pad, which is of course the bigger brother of the Redmi Pad SE. This time around, we'll be having a more affordable one out there in the market just in time for school opening this coming September. So are you ready? Let's unbox. So hi guys, it's me Richmond of Gadget Sidekick and welcome back to my channel. So this is the Redmi Pad SE. Right now we'll be opening this box and show you everything that's inside of this package. So today guys, we're having the Redmi Pad SE here on our table. We were fortunate enough to unbox it right now. And what I have here is a 4 gigs of RAM and 128 gigs of storage, and my color is the lavender purple. On the side we can see some quick specs. It has 90 Hz of screen refresh rate. It's a 6nm chip from Snapdragon, long battery life, and quad speakers with Dolby Atmos. We'll quickly open the unit. So it's also made out of stylish metal unibody design, and it's a 11-inch tablet with a 8000 mAh of battery size. Taking it out of the box, let's just quickly check what's other things inside the box. We have a warranty card and of course a thick user guide over here. We have a SIM ejector tool. We have a Type-C cable, and we also have a 10 watts charging brick. So much for that. Let's just open. Ooh, the purple looks nice. And we have a 8MP camera here at the back. We have the Redmi logo here, and it's a aluminum metal finished body. Underneath we have 2 speakers, a Type-C port, and of course your audio jack is here. On this side, it's pretty clean. On top we have another 2 speakers over here and the Dolby Atmos logo plus the power button. On this side we have your volume rocker, microphone in, and of course a SIM tray. Ejecting, we have a micro SD expansion slot, and we have your front facing camera over here. Okay, let's put it up. Xiaomi logo. Now, one of the highlights of this tablet is for sure its design. This one has a stylish aluminum alloy design, which is a unibody, and for a tablet this size, this is something really lightweight. Now, this tablet is weighing at around 470 grams, and it has 3 colors. You have the lavender purple, which I have here, a mint green, and the other one is graphite gray. Now, if you look closely to the camera module, it kind of reminds me of the Xiaomi CV3. Now, this tablet is being powered by the Snapdragon 680, which is nothing really awesome. It's really a overused chip, which of course has been there forever. But I know that this one is a budget line, so I can't blame Redmi for putting another Snapdragon 680 here. But I'm pretty sure it's a performer. And checking Antutu benchmark, it was able to gather near 300,000 points. Now, if you try to break it down, this is the score you'll be getting. Now, checking wildlife stress test, it was able to gather a 92% stability. Now, running Geekbench for CPU, this is the score. And this is the score for GPU test. Now, what I like about this tablet is that it has a very big display. 11-inch of FHD plus display is ample enough for me for doing everything that I need on this tablet. Now, it also has a 90 Hz of screen refresh rate together with a 400 nits of maximum brightness. Now, did you know that this tablet has a TUV Rainland low blue light certification as well as a flicker-free certification? Now, if you watch your favorite videos here on this tablet, I'm pretty sure you'll be able to enjoy every moment because of its large screen, because of its really nice display. Now, watching together with the whole family, I'm pretty sure everyone is going to enjoy. Now, this tablet has a quad speakers, 2 from the bottom and 2 from the top, and it's being calibrated by Dolby Atmos. So how about let's try to give it a sound test to see how good the sound is. Now, the sound is pretty loud. I can say that it can fill this small room of mine for my studio, and listening to Spotify, watching videos here, playing games is pretty much okay. Now, I did try to play a quick game here on Call of Duty, and I can say that the game is playable. Probably the best way to play this game is to have a external controller to be able to play it properly. But nevertheless, I can say the touch sampling rate of 180 Hz is, well, very responsive. I don't have any problem with the lags and delays, and the game is pretty much playable. I can say that you can play ML, PUBG, CODM on this tablet. Now, one of the best thing here is that this one comes together with the WPS Office over here. Now for productivity, doing your spreadsheet here, documentation, plus your presentation, everything is very much doable here on this tablet. Now probably the next thing that you might need to buy is a external keyboard and mouse to make it more productive. And of course, don't forget to buy a good tablet stand like this one to give you that extra comfort in doing all of this work. Now, browsing on my social media here, on Facebook, on TikTok, I would say that it's okay thanks to its 90Hz screen refresh rate. Browsing here is quite fast, the transition is really smooth. I don't have too much of a problem browsing on this tablet. As long as you have a good internet connection, browsing on this one is pretty much enjoyable. Now, browsing on your favorite shopping site like Shopee and Lazada, I'm pretty sure it's really easy to use, especially it has a split screen here. You can type in your search here and browse here, and it's really convenient. Now, this tablet has a huge 8,000 mAh of battery, which can support up to 10 watts according to spec sheet. But I did try to charge this one using my 120 watts of charger together with a watt meter, and was able to get in a 20 watts of rating consistently. So charging from 0 to 100 takes me just around 2.5 hours to complete the full charging cycle. Now, the supply charging brick is a 10 watt, so if you have a 22 watts or 18 watts from Xiaomi, you can use it here. Now, giving you a good news, after doing a battery stress test on this tablet, it was able to give me a near 20 hours of screen on time, which is for me definitely something to look forward to from this tablet. Being able to last you for 20 hours means that this tablet can last you for almost 2 days. Now, this tablet comes together with a 8MP rear camera together with a 5MP front-facing camera. Normally, I don't use a tablet to take outdoor shots, so here are some samples from indoors. I would say it's just normal, not really bad. After all, taking some of these shots from inside the restaurant, I would say that the shots are pretty decent. Probably the only time that I'll be using this camera is probably to take some documents, to send it to friends, to teachers, and to some colleagues. Now, taking some food shot on this tablet might not be the yummiest among them all, but I can say it's still decent. Now, taking some outdoor night shot, well, it's still decent. And taking some low light shot here in my studio, I would say it's pretty not bad. Just a little bit rainy. Now, taking some shot using the front-facing camera, it's quite decent on indoors and inside my studio. I would say it's still good. Now, let me show you a quick video using the front-facing camera to let you know what to expect. Now, I would say the video quality taken using the front-facing camera is just decent. It's not something special that has a wow factor, but at the very least, you look decent here on this camera to be presentable in front of your colleague or somebody who you're talking to on the other side. Now, guys, what can I say about the REDMI Pad SE? First of all, it's a very nice tablet, very affordable, and it's pretty much sleek. Another thing that I like from this one is that the loudspeaker is loud and the screen is quite generous. And another thing here is that I like the unibody finish here, which the color lavender is pretty much okay for me. Now, if you're going back to school and looking for a tablet and a little bit budget constrained, I think that the REDMI Pad SE might be a good choice for you. It's not only good for going back to school, but a total entertainment package for the whole family. Now, guys, if you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course, hit that bell icon so you don't miss any future uploads here from my channel. And so, ako para si Richmond, and you're watching Gadget Sidekick. What's up? Like and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit that notification bell. For one of my latest uploads, click the dito. And for one of my popular uploads, click here.